hardly believe in ghost stories anymore, Captain Barbosa.
Aye. That's exactly what I thought when we were first told the tale. Of the warmth of a woman's flesh. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
You are viewing Video Vocab. We will use the power of edutainment in this channel. Apparition.
Peter, at 1:40 p.m. at the main branch of the New York Public Library on 5th Avenue, 10 people witnessed a free-floating, full-torso vaporous apparition. It blew books off shelves from 20 feet away and scared the socks off some poor librarian.
It's here.
A full-torso apparition, and it's real.
So what do we do?
Get ready. Ready? Get her!
Here's the really scary part. You ready?
So ready.
So, an ancient pagan spirit, sort of demon monster called Crom Crouch, was attracted by the woman suffering. I guess he kind of fed off of it or something. And he starts haunting all the members of Lugad's clan. He basically attaches itself to them, so no matter where they go or what they do, they always see this apparition on dark and stormy nights, especially around something called Samhain? I think it's like a festival or something.
Samhain. It's the original Halloween.
You do not believe in me.
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because the littlest thing can affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach can make them cheat. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a lot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. Mercy! Dreadful apparition! Why do you trouble me?
A man of worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
Bless my soul train! Who the hell are you? What are you, a ghost?
We prefer apparition American. Thurgood, I am the spirit of Hilton Jacobs. I built this project and then holed myself up in it for 40 years.
Wow, that's really sweet.
No, it is not sweet, Thurgood. It was wrong for me to stay up here away from my fellow man. Do you know why I wear these chains?
Well, that's one of them security chains, isn't it? I got one on my leather jacket.
We saw a real ghost. You know, and she was beautiful.
Till she dislocated her jaw and ecto-projected all over you.
Yeah, that stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack.
But I gotta say, even that was kind of spectacularly beautiful.
I did detect a heavy ionization discharge. I mean, I could smell it.
A full torso transmogrification with a corporeal aggression? I mean,
That's the dude I saw. I'm telling you, that's him.
we can have a class 4, and this one's even more ionized than the one at the Aldridge Mansion.
Where are these ghosts coming from?
Apparition. A ghostly figure or something that suddenly appears, often in a mysterious or surprising way. It's commonly used to describe a spirit, vision, or unexpected sight that seems unreal. When you see the pause button on these definition screens, you can pause if you would like to keep reading. Grisly.
In fact, you've been chosen for a higher purpose, a purpose unclear even to me, but one that could save the entire sacred timeline from a possibly grisly fate sometime in the future, which may very well need to be avenged.
This sacred timeline, I assume I'm going to marvel at how cinematic it feels.
Also in the news, at the California-Nevada border, the grisly discovery of 19-year-old Danny Phillips, found this morning in the trunk of an abandoned car some 17 miles south of Lake Tahoe, where police say they are withholding certain grisly details.
So,
This is for anything with wings.
Ooh.
I grab him like this, and then I stab him with my blade.
Right?
This beauty, oh, this is for anything with horns.
Oh, goody.
So I hook him like this, and then BAM!
Right, I'm just going to stop you there. Do these grisly struggles always end with you stabbing a victim with your blade?
And you're really putting Chris on the spot here.
Well, he bought a family car. It's a natural question.
Dad called it a family car. I'm sure there's nothing in the sales contract that says you have to have a family in order to buy the car.
Although I didn't read all the fine print.
You always drove a motorcycle before, didn't you?
I still got it.
Oh, well, a family man shouldn't drive a motorcycle. The accidents I covered for the firm involving motorcycles, the worst, grisly. They used this industrial machine to scrape the victims off the road.
Well, it's nice seeing you boys again, but I was expecting my other suit. You didn't happen to see it, did you?
Yeah, it took up too much room, so we sold it.
Did you get anything for it?
$1.40.
That's my suit, all right. Say, it's lucky I left another shirt in this drawer. That can't be my shirt. My shirt doesn't snore.
Shh, don't wake him up. He's got insomnia. He's trying to sleep it off.
That's as grisly a looking object as I've ever seen.
It would be good for everyone if you could go with me to the service.
It's a horrible way.
Oh, absolutely not. When the heat shield separated, it was over in less than 5 seconds. I know that sounds grisly. You just have to know that he never suffered. He was doing what he wanted to do.
Grisly, causing horror, disgust or fear, especially because of violence or gore. It's often used to describe something shocking, gruesome or disturbing to look at. Macabre.
What are you looking at, Flopdoodle?
Mr. Barnum.
This venture you propose is risky and
Somewhat bizarre. It's a good bet is what it is, sir. People don't want to admit it, but they're fascinated with the exotic and the macabre. It's why we stare at it.
The bank is going to need substantial collateral.
Get him away from my ship. Does my coffin have rockets or self-destruct?
Why would your coffin have a self-destruct?
So that nobody can plant incriminating bodily fluids on my corpse.
Makes sense.
Joe is a moon. He'll pass by us every hour or so.
Well, in a way, that's, I don't want to say dependable, but I'm going to go with macabre.
That wasn't scary at all, Bart. Oh, yeah? Well, how about this severed finger? Ew, baby spit! Well, that last story was just a warm-up for this macabre tale, which I call... Hungry are the... Good.
Eerie. That's downright macabre.
I wonder what would happen if you dropped a cannonball on one of them.
It is sometimes hard, in times like these, to understand God's way. Why would he allow 9 innocent people to be run down in the prime of their lives by a senior citizen who, perhaps, shouldn't be driving? It is then that we must understand God's sense of humor is very different from our own. He does not laugh at the simple man walks into a bar joke. No, God needs complex irony and subtle farcical twists that seem macabre to you and me.
Macabre, disturbing and horrifying because it involves death or injury. It describes something grim, gruesome, or related to the darker side of life and death. Spectre.
The giant aliens. They rose up as if they were made of mist. They flew around me like specters.
Now you know why no one believed.
And they spoke. Uya woling woling wetail.
That's buy-in. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes, but what does it mean?
Smoke! Smoke!
Oh my God.
Do you believe in spiritual inhabitation? Spectral possession?
Look, there's a reason I'm down here in the basement. I'm the library folklorist. I'm also the tri-state treasurer of the H.P. Lovecraft Society. So, do I believe in spirits? Yes, I believe in spirits. I believe in self-winding clocks and the singing cheeses of Copenhagen. Please, continue.
All right. The ancient chants you heard came from this mysterious object.
I don't want to hurt you, okay? So how about we call this even? We each go our separate ways. I go back to Queens, you go back to Narnia.
The Reichsfuhrer believes in spirits, spectral phenomena.
Ghosts.
The astral plane communicating with the departed, or Ouija boards.
Helen.
We could talk to him. In the beyond.
Wouldn't that be wonderful if we could?
Do you think it's possible?
Honestly? No, I don't.
No bucket. No bucket, no water.
Look, guys, there's a light in that old haunted mansion.
And that's our cue to light out of here.
Somebody's here. Look, there's a candle.
Bet it's those ghosts again, or worse.
Ghosts don't need candles, Shaggy.
Oh, no? Look! He must have owned this old place at one time.
Greetings, ethereal beings, subhuman entities, and spectral forms from the great beyond, and any living humans who may be watching. Welcome to Repossessed. My young producer intern reminds me to ask you that if you like what you see here, please push like and subscribe.
You know I'm a ghost, right?
Kind of figured when the chess pieces started moving on their own.
Spectre, a ghost or spirit, especially one that causes fear or worry. It can also refer to something that haunts the mind, such as a threat or memory that lingers. Is an apparition more common to see on Halloween? If so, then deciding which is a ghost and which is not could be grisly. If you choose wrong, it could be macabre indeed. If you notice a spectre at your door, you don't need to run, just give it some candy. If you like Video Vocab's episodes, please like and subscribe. We challenge you to add a comment on what you think are the sources for any of these video clips. Can you guess which movie, TV show or podcast they come from? Each clip has the word and a clip number to help you identify it in your comments. Some are obscure, so have fun. Also, what is your favourite clip? After a week, we will list the sources so you can see how right you were. Thought of the Day by Edgar Allan Poe. Words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality.